It's the NFL on EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cards and the Boys, and it comes your way next.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you, and we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate number one threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and hence me otherwise.
They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And here we see Dak Prescott taking the field, Mike, coming off what a lot of people thought was an MVP caliber season. He finished runner-up, of course, to Lamar Jackson. And people love to nitpick Dak's game. I don't know if it's because he plays for the Cowboys and people love to hate, but regardless, he is as talented as they come. He is the leader of that team. He needs to have the postseason success that he has found in the regular season. Once he does that, I'm not sure what's left to nitpick.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Up the middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Prescott. This one caught at the 4. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
What a start to this game throwing the ball. I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. He's 4 for 4. And now he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019, to lead them.
I just love watching Kyler Murray play quarterback, Mike, because it just reminds you that they come in all shapes and sizes. I mean, to be this small, but this fast and have that much arm talent, you just don't see that combination very often, let alone in the NFL. But we are now more than a year removed from that knee injury. I think he's ready to prove that he was worth that #1 overall pick just a few seasons ago, and he considers himself one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL now that he's fully healthy again.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Murray. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Prescott. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cardinals offense ready for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here to Connor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. We'll try and run for this with Connor. And this will be a Cardinals first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44. They'll go right back to Connor. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Connor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's taken down up past the 35. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They put Pickens in motion. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Prescott now. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Dak. Now he'll run it, and he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Third down, 3 to go. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. Open man, right side. He's got it. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
Now, Mike, I'm not saying he's going to be able to maintain this pace for the entire game, but here we are in the first quarter, and he already has over 100 yards. If he does keep pace, he's going to have a ridiculous stat line by the end of the fourth quarter, but something tells me we're going to see a lot more chunk plays throughout the game unless this defense can somehow find a way to slow them down.
A run on 1st and goal, and he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. The Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle, Connor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Murray now on 2nd down. Oh, and he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down. Out of the gun, and they'll run it with Connor. And to pick up 3 or maybe 4. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. Second down, Murray. He'll find his tight end, McBride. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
On first down, it's Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. One quarter in the books. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Connor. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On second down, it's Dak. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. To throw is Dak. And that is incomplete. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll run with Connor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the handoff, it's Connor. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Murray. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Now Murray keeping it himself, and he'll only get down to around the 42. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. There he goes again. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver, and in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
Prescott on 1st down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? On 1st and 10, Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Prescott again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. The open man is Wilson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll get to the 40 on a short gain. Now Connor. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Third and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cowboys. Up the middle they go. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops, and that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points, give the ball back to your offense, and see if they can start chipping away.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Cards offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. They'll go again here to Connor. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Back to throw is Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. They face second down and 7. Murray now. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. To throw again is Murray. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Throwing again is Murray. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. Murray's going to throw again. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he will score. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals get back in it. It is 21-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is Dak. That's into the hands of Lamb. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. quarterback going to throw it here on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. DJ Dallas now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Running here is Connor, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now it's Murray, and that ball incomplete over the middle. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's an Arizona first down. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Connor. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? On the zone read, given to Connor. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. It's 2nd down. Now, Murray on the bootleg. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That is caught side of the end zone. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Budda Baker active and making the tackle there. 2nd and 7. Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. First and 10. They put Pickens in motion. A 1st down throw for Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best blitz designs are when you have more rushers than the offense has blockers, and that's exactly what happened here. They're able to create a free blitzer off the outside, and with that free lane to the quarterback, he's able to take advantage of it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Dak to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and long. From the shotgun. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Power run inside. Here's Connor. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They go play action now. Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more 1st downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Murray. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Prescott now. Now he'll run it. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got room at the 30. He is in. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go play action with Murray. That one is complete to McBride. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He gets this into the hands of Green. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the give, this is Connor. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Here's Connor. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Murray. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On the carry, it's Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So second down, and they'll run it. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now Prescott. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Dak gonna run with it himself. And a good run there on second down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up third and 3.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on third and 3? Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal as they're able to convert there on third and 3. Here's Dak to throw. He's got it at the 3. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing third and 3. To throw is Prescott. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
And it really just comes down to the protection. You're sitting there third and goal. You have to give your quarterback the opportunity, Mike, to work through all of his progressions, and you need time to do it. Then it just comes down to making the right read. Touchdown.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got it at the 7, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he's got another one. Touchdown, Cowboys. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Murray. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Murray now. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they have the first down. So, they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10. To throw again is Murray. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Throwing again is Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Murray's going to throw again. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Not only did they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, heading left, it's Connor. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. They'll go right back to Connor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now a 3rd and 2. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Connor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Back to throw is Murray. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Now Ryland for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. They'll go with Williams. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. Here now, second down and goal. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.